Hello and welcome back to another episode of Kenshi. My name is Tobal, and we're back on, I think we're on episode 10. I'm so excited about this playthrough, having a blast with it so far. And if you're wondering why things look a little bit different, we are working with Dark UI, the Dark UI mod. It is a really nice mod. It kind of just makes everything a little bit easier to see. So that was requested in the comments a couple times. So happy to enable that now. I also have the 256 squad limit. Not that we're anywhere near that, nor will we be anytime soon, but I do enjoy that mod, as well as some of the more advanced training mods. I don't know if we already have them or not. I think we have to research them. I do believe so. But what it does, let's see if we've got them under training. Yeah, better training dummies. Is it better training? There might be just a unique one in here that we have to unlock, but basically it lets you use training modules or training tools beyond a certain point. I've also have the strength bench in here, which is basically just a workout bench, and you can just continually have your people working and getting their strength up. So I think what we're going to do is head back into the northern areas, and I'd like to go ahead, and I actually might swing by the Hive Village to see what's going on there. But we still need to work on our money. And money is going to be the biggest priority right now because we need to get enough money in order to buy the building materials we need. And also we're going to have to recruit a couple more people because I don't really want to use our combat squad to take care of the base. I want to have a separate laborer group. And they stay at the base and they work on their laboring skills. And when they're not doing anything, which is, probably never, I'll have them working on things like crossbow and also turrets. That way we have some kind of defenses if they ever get invaded. But really, if we have a raid happen against our base, I'm going to have them run away. Because there's no way, even especially with a full squad of newbies, we can really hold that. We'll try in some instances, but I don't really want to lose this playthrough. I definitely don't want everyone to croak, and I don't want everyone to eat it. So I'm trying to play a little bit cautious, a little bit smart, because I am kind of treating this like an Iron Man. I'm definitely trying to do let's be really cautious, because if we lose everyone, that's it. That's over. And I don't want to get this far and suddenly lose half the squad either. So I'm just trying to be a little cautious. I say as that we start running right into rain here, or into vein. Vein? What is it? I keep forgetting the name. Okay, so we're down here. We want to go to that little village. I don't see anything, and we're pretty close anyways, so we should be able to run to it. Are you guys a bunch of dust bandits? I wonder if hivers will fight against dust bandits. Let's aggro this group. Oh, they've got crossbowmen too. Run! They probably got better crossbowmen than we do. Why are you going towards them? We'll pull them over to the hiver base. I'm kind of just curious if the hivers will attack them at all. Another group is fighting. Oh, Vein, yeah, okay. I keep getting the location wrong. There's our Beak thing friends, who we will happily harvest after they're done killing. Okay, let's see what happens when we get close here. Oh, yep, they're going to fight. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get stuck in here, folks. Drop down Diana. And holds off. I double click sometimes because say if Rin has passive on and Kif has passive on and I select the entire group, sometimes it doesn't really tell you that, hey, 2 out of these people have passive on. So by doing this, I make everyone passive and then I uncheck it and everyone would be off passive. So if you ever see me double click sometimes, it's because I'm ensuring that everyone's on the same page with their jobs. So everyone has ranged off, everyone has this off. So let's go ahead and do attack all. Let's see. Do we have Doc back yet? We finished our tech, didn't we? Was there anything else? I think we're actually out of materials. I did want him to grab some building materials, but honestly, that's not a high priority. Let's see if Doc can run this way. He's a little slow, but maybe, it's pretty safe. It's a pretty safe run from stack right up until this point here. So we'll have to keep an eye on the map and just see when it's, applicable. Tobal, let's give your arm back. Yeah, what do you say? Here you are, sir. Fight onwards with more than one hand. And no one's really using the ranged weapons. Erase the no hives. Very good. Lots of green numbers. Happy to see that. Let's watch somebody. Let's see how Wang's doing. Let's take a look at Wang. Let's see if we can micro. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you what. Let's have Wayne and Crumblejohn attack their back line. Yeah? That way we can definitely make sure that there's no archers getting free shots. Perfect. Okay, here's another guy that's really far away. We'll have to get him in a second, too. Holy cow. What a freaking crazy strike. This guy is absolutely horrifying to look at. All right, we're still doing good. I don't think our folks have taken too much damage, so thank you very much to the Hiver group. We will return the favor by helping you with some enemies. Crumblejohn, look at that. Like, he's flipping this thing around like it's nothing. What is he wielding again? He's got a fragment axe. That's right. Ooh, that's hurt. That hurts. Let's have Wing pull off. Wing. I did rename him to Wing, but we all know deep down he's the Indomitable Wang or whatever his name was. Uh-oh. We have a visitor. How many do we have? Just one? If it's more than one, we get to go. But I think we're okay. Oof. Look at that. One hit. Two of us got hit on that one. Let's pull our group back towards the Hivers. Let's be smart about it. We don't want to get our group too far away because, I mean, even though all these Hivers are going to come help us, you definitely can get your people really heavily damaged. In fact, let's have Jexen pull away and Hand pull away, and we'll have Tobal pull away and heal them both. We'll mark all of them. Passive, hold. Tobal has the medic job. I'll take off hold, and he'll start medicing them up. And otherwise looking good. There's another Beak thing over here. Now, here's the thing. I know Beak things have nests, but I don't know if they have nests in this zone or if it's in a different location. That's something to keep in mind for future reference because it might be nice to see if we can harvest some of what they have. Well, the eggs are worth a little bit, perhaps. We'll see. Oh, man, look at these people going down like crazy. Tassilo went down. A pretty decent hit there. Rin is pretty beat up. Let's go ahead and have Tobal rescue him. We'll have Jade rescue Tassilo. Let's actually pull all of our group out real fast. We'll let the Hivers handle this. Okay, so who's closest? You pick up Rin. You pick up Tassilo, please. And we'll have you guys just pull back a little bit out of the way. That's fine. Now we'll take everyone off. Hold. We'll make sure everyone's on passive. Cool. What do we do about Doc? How you doing, Doc? You're you're stuck. You're literally stuck in the building. Who are you? Why are you in our building? Get out of here. All right, we'll open this up. Hope he doesn't mind that we've got a bunch of illegal books here. Okay, so Doc was a little bit stuck. I forgot to check on that. We'll have Doc maybe come to here, and then we'll go up and get him. That way we're nice and, you know, sure that he doesn't get eaten. All right, so everyone should be getting a little bit of treatment. We need to get Rin taken care of probably pretty soon. How about you prioritize that? What do we say? Yeah? Sounds good. Okay, Rin's getting taken care of. Tassilo will get taken care of. Hey, how did Diana do on that fight? Nice. Not too bad. Not too bad. Question. Why aren't you eating? We should have... Well, I guess he'd be unconscious. That's part of it. Let's move some meat over here. Do you need raw meat? No, you will eat cooked meat. Oh, man, out of nowhere. Not a good spot for us to be in. Let's pull back a bit. Oh, Kiff's going to eat it. Yep. Sorry, Kiffy. Kiffy went down. Let's see. Oh, he's rough. Oh, man. That hurt. That hurt. Let's get him picked up by Jade. I like a lot of the colors here. You can see a lot of these. Just the dark UI is really slick, and I do apologize if I had kind of forgotten about it and how nice it looked compared to the original UI. But it is a pretty big improvement, and it looks really great. Okay, Kiff is getting treatment. I think all of our group is fairly safe for the moment. Excellent. We'll have somebody maybe we'll have Laura come over here and loot some of the animals while they're still there. Oh, that's right. They've got new crossbows. Hey, Jade, why don't you go take a look at the crossbows they've got? See if it's an upgrade for us or if it's just the same old, same old. Oh, why are you attacking us all of a sudden? I don't like your priority, my friend. We'll grab that and let's see if we can dodge back around. Duckta. Okay. I was about to snap down on Laura's head. Got caught stealing from a dust bandit. Not the worst thing in the world. He's unconscious, basically, but I think someone else has seen us steal from him. It's not really doing anything against us, per se. Alright, so we've got a couple of... I'll have to come back to him at some point when he's not in this weird state where he can see us and see what we're doing. I think I remember seeing... Yeah, there's one more over here. There's a bunch of these guys that are down. I think we're going to have to invest in some backpacks soon. We're starting to get to the point where that's going to become useful for us to have more, to have someone who's dedicated perhaps to taking as much as possible. Okay, is Kif? Oh, bye, Kif. just standing there. Oh, Danny's down. All right, we'll have someone grab Kif real quick. And back inside. Okay. No worries. That's fine. I don't think they mind it too much if we hang out in here and kind of bleed all over the place. And we should be safe inside here. Meanwhile, Doc looks like he's coming up on the spot where he could cross over. So we're down here in this valley. How does the approach look for you? I wouldn't mind getting Doc in here to help out with some of the healing. That way our folks can focus on combat. There are some buckbeaks there, or beak things rather. But I think they're occupied with the hivers. So we're going to just come straight into town and rush right on through. Uh-oh, we're going to try. Ah, their hivers are kind of spread out. I wonder if they're getting beat down by all these beak things. Let's see if we can't snag some leather and meat from this one that's down. Excellent. And we'll get a bunch of raw meat for Odin, or sorry, for Diana. I should have really just named our dog after my dog. It's just a reaction is to say my own dog's name. Okay, so yeah, there's meat on that. I killed it by opening. Well, actually, I haven't killed it yet. It's still unconscious. If we remove anything, it goes to a dead state. So you basically have harvested it, so it knows that you've done that. It knows that you've basically killed it. Somehow Kif is out here. Not sure how that occurred. I thought he was in there with us. Let's pick him up. Did someone try to like steal Kif from us? Those sneaky bastards. Okay, so let's do a little bit of trading and maybe clear up our inventory here. It's the guy that's talking is the one that we're going to sell to. Okay, so you've got 14,000 to work with, and you're the guy who gave us the robotics originally. Still appreciate your arm. Thank you so much for that. Alright, we'll sell some of this leather. And I might go back out in a minute and try to grab more. Here we go. You know what, I'll tell you what, I'll sell the raw for the moment. And we'll go out and get some more here in just a few. So does everyone have a burden on their shoulders? Is anyone down and not picked up? I don't think so. Let's try to find the other store, the general store here. Yeah, it might be a good idea to... Now, some of the backpacks that you can get in this game are very heavy and very restrictive. They can encumber your characters a good deal. So what we might do is we might send Doc to... We might send Doc to go ahead and grab a trader's backpack. That's one of the backpacks that you can stack things in. Since he's not going to be focused on combat, it might be nice to have an alternative for him and basically use Doc as the mule for our group. Not the drug mule, but the just general inventory mule. Yeah, everyone else is kind of struggling on this this inventory stuff. Who else has a one-hander? You do. Kif doesn't. You do. Since I have some of these crossbows that I just picked up, I will go ahead and spread them out amongst the squad for now. I still don't even know what we're going to be going for in terms of our weapons down the road, whether it's going to be crossbows or you know, if we're going to have an entire squad full of crossbows. Are we going to use katanas only? I normally do start with katanas because we tend to do a lot more human versus human combat. But later on, when we start to do hunting, we start to hunt more dangerous creatures like the beak things, it might come in handy to have some weapons that do better damage against animals. Okay, so we're around here. Are there any other big things that are down? It's kind of hard to see in the rain here. Okay, there's one over here. Let's have Jackson go run over and grab that. And let's have Hand. I think this is the one Doc picked up. Actually, there's a bunch over here. We'll wait for this guy to get out of the way. Oh, he's coming right towards us anyways, so that's nice. Let's have the whole group move as a whole. This is Jackson, so we'll get him in Jackson's inventory. He's got that all taken care of. Let's move away. You can see the tab that says brains is actually lit up. That means that that group is aggroed. I think it was by this guy, but he just got taken out anyways. And I think I also wanted to... Well, it's a lot easier when you've got a backpack. One thing I have not done, and I might do this episode, is join the Shinobi Thieves Guild. Because the Shinobi Thieves Guild has a really, really nice backpack that you can use that doesn't encumber you all that much. And it offers you, I think it offers you more storage than normally you would have. Let's see if we can run into this, this nest right here. Just get inside here, guys. Oh, good. I'm glad you missed. Can we sleep here? Okay, no, we can't. All right, that's fine. All right, so let's harvest these animals real quick before they wind up getting back up and eating us. My Hand can do that, and we'll spread out the love among the rest of the squad. Lydia, you can take one. Lydia, you are smart to carry our burden, so maybe we should give Lydia a backpack. But, you know, I think that combat's going to be the priority right now. Maybe we kit out a couple of our squad members in the Thieves Guild backpacks, or the Thieves Backpack. I think it counts as like a medium backpack. It does have a decent amount of storage, and if everyone starts to have one, then that'll help us out immensely when we're out hunting, or in this case, truly, we're scavenging. I think there's a bunch of bodies over here too from the bandits, right? These are hivers. Hivers are down over here. There's a big thing that's hidden around the corner. We'll have him cut open. Okay. Let's grab a little bit of extra meat just in case Diana gets hungry. Yeah, we'll grab... this isn't gold, by the way. This is actually foul raw meat. It is consumable by hive workers and or hivers, and also animals, I think. But come on, you know, Diana is worth more than disgusting foul meat, right? I think so. I think she's better than that. We'll give her nothing but the choicest cuts of meat from here on out. Nothing but prime meat if we were playing Ark. By the way, if you guys are fans of Ark, alternatively, if you're fans of ships and sailing and murder on the high seas, I believe Atlas is coming out this week. Atlas is supposed to release into early access. They pushed it back by a full 6 days last week. So I believe it's now scheduled to launch on Tuesday into early access. So it is, and there's not a lot of information on this game. It's by the makers of the from the developers of Ark. So it's using some of the same engines. I looked at some screenshots, and the character models look very similar. So hopefully they've changed some other things, but it is developed by the same team as Ark. It's going to have base building. From what I understand, you're going to be able to kind of install a dock and then have an ugly looking creature. Get him just kind of YOLO in there. You're able to, you know, say you build a wharf, you're then able to upgrade and buy certain levels of ships. Whether that's going to be as simple as like a rowboat up to a schooner, to a trade vessel, to a galleon, you know, so some pretty big ships are available from what I understand. Now, I think you get an NPC crew along with that. I don't think we're at the stage where we want to fight gorillas, though. Let's see if we can cross the water here and slow them down. Oh, watch out, Kiffy and Doc. All right, I think what I'll do is wait for these two guys to get knocked down, and I'll take our newfound wealth and see if we can't sell it, and then we'll head over to the hub, which is where the Shinobi Thieves Guild is. Now, there was also a Shinobi Thieves Guild here in Mongrel. So actually right now we could send Beep over. And you know what? We could just do that anyways. Wow. Oh, this is a shop guard. I thought this was a fogman. But you could join the Thieves Guild in any of the cities, really. What's going on here, guys? Who are you guys fighting? I haven't checked out Mongrel in a hot minute. And Mongrel's staying fairly busy as always, it seems like. At least the city's not overrun, so that's a good sign. Seems like the guards are holding their own. I wonder if it's possible that these random squads of fogmen can overwhelm the city guard. And then just one day you come back and Mongrel is literally taken over by fogmen. Well, no, because, Beep is going to be basically dead at that point. And Shrike. Alright, so we're waiting for these guys to go down. Looks like they are. Who has inventory space, though? Tobal does. Let's have him pick up... Oh, it's still getting beat up, I think. How much damage that thing takes. What a beast. What a beast. Also, since I'm talking about random announcements, I'm probably going to start a playthrough and a Let's Play of Subnautica coming up in a couple more days, because it's been a minute since I played Subnautica, and I'm going to try to do one of the harder playthroughs, kind of like I think it's just called Hardcore Death Mode or something like that, and just to have some fun with that. I haven't played it in a little bit. I loved Subnautica. I did really, really enjoy it. After, okay, to be fair, I'm a little bit nervous and I don't like getting scared too much. I'm kind of a big pansy when it comes to scary games. So, it did take me, full disclosure, it took me quite a bit to get used to it and not scream anymore. So, hopefully I know where all the spooky things are and I won't scream into the microphone when I'm playing through that game, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. But yeah, I will keep probably Kenshi and X4 as my primary playthroughs right now. Unfortunately, I did die in my Star Sector playthrough, which was kind of a bummer. But I'm probably going to start that one back up when new mods release that are up to date with the current version. Okay, so I sold all of the leather we had. We are now back up to 30,000 cats. I think we should have someone else carry Kif, because Doc is really slow already. So let's have one of our stronger characters. Oh, Kif is actually on his feet, but I think he's got a really bad limp. Yep. Now here's an interesting thing. I wonder if this will do it or not. Let's look at, let's give him all of his goodies. Let's actually just give Doc everything, medical-wise. Because he is the Doc, right? Okay, so Doc has all the goodies. Doc does have the medic job. Don't tell him not to hold. So, Kif has some pretty bad leg injury. Can we use the splint to fix that? Okay, he's getting it splinted. I think what splinting does is it allows you to use limbs that normally would not be usable because they're so damaged. So, he didn't do anything with the leg. So I'm wondering, I guess that just means that Kif has regained the use of his left arm when before it was all messed up. Does anyone else have like a floppy arm right now? I don't think anyone else has arm issues. So here we go. Here's hand. How's your arm? It looks like he's able to use his arm. But let's see if Doc can splint that and what it does. Yeah, he did. So you can see it kind of brought it up to a halfway point. So it must mean that when your arm gets to the halfway point, you're able to use it again. And splinting it lets you immediately use it as opposed to having to wait for the healing to take effect. Okay, so Jade has nothing on her, I think. Let's have her pick up Kif, because Kif is a little bit broken right now. We'll have Alice pick up Diana, as always. One day Diana is going to be big and strong, and she will run with us amongst the wolves, but today is not that day. We'll put everyone on the same speed, and we'll start running out of town here towards the hub. Got to be a little careful, make sure that we don't just run right out into another pack of our friends, either the Gorillos or the Beak things. Okay, I don't see him ahead. Let's just run it. Look from this angle too. So hard to see in this zone. It's really nice, and I like that it doesn't look like a desert. It's just that the coloring here, like you can see the red streaks of rain. It's kind of a horrible color combination, especially the crap. It's also dawn. Okay, what are you running at? Like 1,000 miles an hour? Pretty much. It's one of you. God, I don't think we can even fight one of these things. There's 2 more here. Oh, there's a whole damn pack of them. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sacrifice. We're gonna sacrifice someone. Let's have everyone run at their maximum speed this way. We're gonna see. Let's slow the game down. Let's see who they're chasing after first off. Okay, so I'm gonna have. All right, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. What I'm doing is I'm spreading the squad out. Okay, so Lydia is the one who they're after. Lydia can run at 22 miles an hour. Are there any groups nearby? Are there any friendly groups? I don't think so. What we might be able to do is kite this thing all the way up to the hub. Oh, Jade's also being chased, it looks like, as well. So maybe there's 2 animals on us. I only see 1 right now. There comes the second one. So let's have everyone involved run to the hub, okay? If I go away, I can see who's being actively chased. So let's have Jade run to the side. Oh, damn it, she's carrying Kif. Maybe we can do like a hot drop here. The problem is that when you do the animation for dropping someone, sometimes it takes a couple seconds. I'm going to wait for this thing to make a bite at me. Let's see, I'm going to click on it and then run away. Okay, because sometimes you can fake it out like that. It's a very, very long attack animation too. So that's not too bad. I wonder... I mean, we just gave a bunch of people new weapons, right? Okay. Rin's unconscious. I doubt we can kill the thing with arrows, but maybe we could, slow it down a bit. Let's go over here. Let's take off passive. Let's have all our archers gather together. Okay. It's only one of them so far. Right? Yeah, okay. I don't know who you're chasing still. Let's do an attack animation. Oh, you're attacking Jackson. Run, Jackson, run! Alright, so let's spread out a bit. And we're gonna try to just do like a shooting gallery. Let's get these guys to flank around. Okay, Jackson's getting attacked. We're gonna, as soon as the animation starts, we're gonna have Jackson run back. Okay, run away, Jackson. Got it. Yes, I am definitely abusing animation physics, but I don't care because that's all part of the fun. Okay, so Laura's up next, it looks like. I don't want anyone to be holding right now over the archer line, which they're not. Toble's sitting around doing nothing. Let's have you go to the hub, sir. Laura, we're going to have to micro you in a second. Okay, let's have you run away. I mean, it's kind of working. We're like, oh my gosh, look at how little damage we've done to this thing. Yeah, let's just go ahead and have everyone run because that is a long amount. That's a lot of kiting that we're going to have to deal with. All right, we'll just do a fake out. Okay, they're not quite as horrible as you'd think then. Especially with... Oh, Jackson, why? Alright, he actually ran back into it while it was doing its attack animation. Okay, good. It lost the aggro on us, and I think we're okay. Just a bit of momentary terror and panic. Let's get everyone together again, please. Wrap everyone in a container box like that, and change the setting back to the shadow mode. Shadow, the slowest person, basically. And we will continue forward. Is anyone in front of us? I don't really want to deal with another group, because we are kind of injured. There's some of us who are getting who are a little beat up. So with 30,000 cats, we should be able to do a run on hiring to get some basically some laborers. So we should be able to afford that. We also should be able to afford the initial backpacks and building materials that we would need in order to get a initial outpost going. By initial outpost, I normally say that you have to have at least something for a building. So like I would start out with the storm house. That's 16 building materials there. But you don't necessarily have to have that right off the bat. At the very bare minimum, you need to have a stone mine, a stone processor, and an iron refinery. If you have these 3 buildings, then you're basically good to start making other buildings. You don't need to go buy a bunch of building material when you can make it yourself through the processor. But it does take some time. So I generally wind up making 2 stone processors. So we would need 12 iron plates. We would need 6 iron plates to make one of the refineries. I normally make 2 of these. So quite a few iron plates, not too many building materials. So we can get all that in the city. And I think we might do that next episode. I think we're at a good spot. We've got a good amount of money. Let's have everyone head over to the Shinobi Thieves Tower. Tower of Power. And we will see what they say about us joining up. Now this is going to cut into our income a bit because it's going to cost 10,000 to join up. Yes, sir. 10,000 cats. And we are now a Shinobi Thief. We're basically a ninja, guys, just like that. You do get access to a plastic surgeon for either free or cheap. I don't quite remember. Where'd you go, plastic surgeon guy? Okay, so it's a free plastic surgery, which is nice. Oh, God, can we freaking please change? 18632. We'll say he's a chiropractor, and we basically have set Crumble John's back a little bit better. Okay, and maybe he's getting a little more food in him. He's gotten a little more food. 18632. Awesome, so it's actually a free plastic surgeon, which is really nice. And I think that's also a place where you can rename people. And then we also get access to the trader here. He's the one with the backpack. So he has some things for sale. So, as you can see, it says negative 50%. That means both the sell value and the buy value are half priced. So normally that sword that I guess we're looking at would be 26,000 cats, but it's underpriced. So here's the Thieves Backpack I was talking about. The medium Thieves Backpack here, this is a small one. This is kind of a regular Thieves Backpack. If you look over the side, it doesn't give you any negatives to athletics, combat, stealth, dodge. Well, combat speed, I guess I should say. It does give you a negative to combat skills, but a negative 2 is not all that bad. So I like the idea of starting to stock up on these. I don't know if I'll bother with the small ones. I think I'd like to just start stocking up on the nicer and the big ones. So what if we get Doc over here? Have Doc get the bag. Look how much space is in this bag. Ah! Okay, I'm a little dumb. I just right-clicked to try to move things over to the backpack, and I accidentally sold them. That's fine. That's fine. So, I mean, that's a ton of space. And actually, we could probably give a bunch of stuff to Doc and have him start carrying things like the extra food, the holy flame in case we get interrogated by, you know, the locals. I think we can get Rin to give the spare meat up as well. This is going to over-encumber Doc, but it will increase his strength, and eventually he'll be able to... Actually, it looks like it's not over-encumbering him. That's crazy. That's awesome. So we'll give him everything, and he should act as our... Let's go ahead and bring him in the squad for the moment. He's not acting as a research person. He's acting as a squad member. Granted, a non-combat medic, but that's fine. By the way, if you ever want to dismiss a squad member, you just drag their picture onto the word dismiss, and you can get rid of them. Now, I don't think you're able to re-recruit them, at least not immediately. I did that once with Beak, and he just left, and that was that. So, otherwise, I think our squad's fairly well equipped. Everyone's got a little bit of food. Dinah's hungry as always, and there we go. That noise you just heard was a crash sound. So I'm going to... We're 2 for 2 on crashes tonight. Not too happy about that one. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. I think it's been about 30 minutes. I might have lost a little progress since the last autosave, but what I'll do is I'll start either here or near Stack in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you continue on, and I'll see you in the next one.